What's good? Today we're gonna be reacting to the worst slang ever, and I better see a lot of this. I better see 6 7. I better see 6 7 up here. But before we get started, we're gonna hop right into it. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well, and let's get into it, man. Let's go, man.
Internet is obsessed with slang. Every couple months, there's a new word everybody starts using, and it spreads like wildfire. But here's the thing, most of it sucks. Like, half of these words don't even mean anything anymore. They're just filler people type out to farm likes or to sound quirky.
Facts.
So today, we're looking at the worst slang that people use online, the words that need to be retired immediately, because if I see them one more time, I might just log off for good.
So let's talk about it. 6 7 is one of them that I feel like gotta go. I don't get it. Maybe I'm just getting older, bro, but I don't get it. I don't get the 6 7 thing. That, that- I feel like Unc, man. Everybody calling folks Unc. I thought Unc was like people in their 40s, maybe. You calling folks? They calling folks in their 20. The folks be 23, 24. Calling they call them Unc now. What?
Good. Let's start off with one of the worst ones, delulu. This word is exclusively used by girls online and is easily one of the most irritating slang terms out there.
Delulu. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. Yeah. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. You tweaking, girl. You Delulu. Get off my phone, bro. You Delulu. No. We ain't gonna go with that one.
Every time a girl
Get him up out of there. That one gotta
in
go.
her head, she slaps delulu on it like it makes it cute. A guy breathes in her direction once. OMG, I'm so delulu. He totally likes me. This isn't delulu.
Ridiculous.
It's just like pathetic and lonely and weird. Or when they force that corny rhyme, delulu is the salulu. That might be
I've
the dumbest
never
phrase
heard of that. Delulu is the Salulu. I've never, ever heard nobody say that. Ever.
ever typed. It sounds like a slogan for the mental hospital. And you know the type of girls that use it, it's always the most chronically online ones, the ones who tweet fake relationship scenarios all day, like, he hasn't texted me in 2 weeks, but I just know he's planning a surprise. I'm Delulu. No, he's planning to ghost you forever. What makes it worse is how they hide behind the word like it's a shield. Instead of admitting they're obsessive or down bad, they call it Delulu and pretend it's funny. But it's not funny, it's just cornball behavior. At this point, Delulu is
Man, shout out John Cena, bro. Look.
It's funny.
Shout out the GOAT, bro. I don't know if y'all like my boyfriend retired, man. Like, shout out to the GOAT.
It's not funny, it's just cornball behavior. At this point, Delulu is barely slang anymore. It's more of just a sign that you're embarrassing yourself publicly and expecting applause.
Know that back, her.
Slang anymore. It's more of just a sign that you're embarrassing.
Ooh, that's a fall onto my legs in the air. Bow.
And expecting applause. Here's the thing about Delulu. The reason it hasn't blown up like Riz is because guys would have to start saying it. And if a guy ever tried to use Delulu the way that girls do, it would be an instant FBI watch list. Like, imagine some dude saying, bro, she tied her shoe near me once. I'm so Delulu, I already picked out our kids' names. Like, that's not quirky, that's a restraining order. Or worse, she liked my TikTok from 6 months ago. I'm so Delulu, I know she wants me to move in with her family. That's not slang. That's like Netflix true crime documentary waiting to happen. That's why slang is locked in the girl Twitter bubble. It's because it works when a girl says it in a cutesy way. The second a guy tries it, it stops being funny and it turns into Dateline NBC.
Yeah.
Another one that needs to be retired immediately is normalize. This word started out as
normalize. Oh, let's normalize. Let's normalize. Fool with normalize. I like that. We can keep that one in there. We ain't gonna get rid of that one.
Talk about real stuff like
that make me feel like I'm talking like, let's normalize being so and so. Let's keep that.
Not suffering in silence. Normalize talking about mental health. Cool, fair enough. But then the internet got a hold of it and ruined it in record time. Now every clown on Twitter is tweeting garbage like, normalize eating tacos at 3 a.m.
Facts. Because why not?
2 once a week.
Because why not?
Spending $600 on crystals.
Let's not. Dang, 600. People that buy crystals, y'all got bread like that. 600. Where y'all work at in this economy? 600 on some crystals, and I ain't talking about the food crystals. You can spend the 600 on some
watching Shrek 2 once a week. Normalize
On this.
is spending $600 on crystals. No, none of these are things that society needs to normalize, and it's just you being weird. And it's actually a good thing that it's not normalized. And you know exactly the type of people who use this word. It's always the wannabe relatable accounts, the people who think that they're speaking for the culture, but they're really just confessing to bad life choices, like normalize not showering for 3 days and not buying deodorant. That's just
Hey,
like,
we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I know it's wintertime right now, so it ain't hot. And man, y'all get in that tub, man. Don't play around with it. Get in that tub. Get in that tub. To the age where you come around me, you smell like that, I'm gonna go and let you know what it is. You stink. Get in that tub, man. Put that deodorant on. Do what you need to do, bruh.
you saying here? We already have a word for that. It's called being gross. It turned into the laziest way to farm likes. Instead of writing a joke or an actual thought, they just slap normalized blank on something dumb and call it a tweet. At this point, if you're still saying normalize, you're not starting a movement. You are just trying to make your bad habits trendy. I think the problem with normalize is that it was never actually about changing culture. It was just people slapping it in front of the most bare minimum behaviors imaginable. You know, you'll see like normalize saying hi to your friends. That's just called being a person. Nobody thought that was banned in the first place. But then you've got like the actual crazies that are saying shit like normalize blocking your family and moving to the woods. It's like, okay, now we're jumping into dangerous territory.
Okay, why is that? Don't block them and move to the woods, but I feel like it should be normalized that if you wanna, you know what I'm saying, if you wanna take a little, if your mama call you one day and you don't answer the phone because you don't feel like talking, I feel like that should be normalized. That ain't saying that you don't love your mama or nothing, but dang, you can't get no time to yourself.
What makes it worse is how this became fake inspirational. You know, people were tweeting like normalize blank the same way they'd write Pinterest quotes. And instead of starting movements, it just made timelines unreadable. It also exposed how lazy people are because half the time normalized
Fool
tweets
got
don't even
peanut
come
butter
from
on his
genuine
face, bro.
thoughts. It's just people trying to farm relatability points. So if you ever actually needed some normalizing, you shouldn't have to tweet about it. The fact that you're begging for it online already proves that it's not about normalizing. Next up, we got core. This is when people slap core onto literally anything and pretend
Bro,
it's
come
a
on, bro. What's up with this, man?
whole aesthetic. It started with stuff like cottage core or goblin core, which already sounded dumb, but at least they kind of made sense. Now it's out of control. People will post a blurry pic of their messy bed.
I don't know about core. I ain't heard nobody talk about core. I know some core, like, it's a WWE group that was called the Core, you know. Yeah, I don't know nothing about no core. I ain't never heard of that one.
Room and call it like feral core, or some dude eating expired pizza rolls at 2 a.m. and it's me living that broke college student core. Bro, that is not an aesthetic. That is just being dirty, and it just gets so broad too. You'll see tweets like crying in the shower is so me core. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, I actually do know what core is. I think the videos I be seeing, they be like core. Let me just use something for example. I see John Cena right here. It'd be like John Cena core, and it'd be like videos of him like doing the most John Cena stuff. Like, I've seen stuff like that, but I haven't heard anybody say, I'm in my aesthetic core or something like that. Nah.
Depression, or spending $300 on Starbucks every month is my core. Again, that's not core. That is just financial irresponsibility. It's like people got bored of describing things normally, so they just threw core at the end of every sentence and it somehow stuck. At this point, nothing is core. It's just a lazy way to label your bad habits as a personality. The dumbest use of core, by the way, is when people use it for stuff that doesn't need labeling at all. Like, it'll be sunny outside, birds chirping, nothing unusual happening.
Sunny core.
And someone will post, it's so...
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 40.
Sunny core today. Like, that's
Sunny
just the
core.
sun doing
That's
its
crazy.
job. It's
I ain't
not
gonna
like an
lie.
aesthetic. It's not a core. Or they'll drink a cup of water and be like, it's hydration core. Again,
Buddy, throw it at that water, bro.
it's not like a vibe. That's just survival. It's just like drinking water. It's gotten to a point where people act like putting core at the end of something turns...
Bro, let's be real. Like, what is
drinking
this?
Water. It's gotten to...
What is this, bro? Like, I grew up in the era where it was like, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. You know, you do the parentheses first. But it's just numbers and and letters and uh honestly, where we gonna use this at? Where we gonna use this at? What is this? Just a whole bunch of just
To a point where people act like putting core at the end of something turns basic human functions into its own thing. Like brushing my teeth core, yeah man, that's called hygiene. At this rate, we're just one tweet away from breathing core or existing core. If everything is core, then nothing is. Alright, next one we got she ate. This one has become fucking unbearable because anytime a girl posts literally anything, her replies are just flooded with she ate and left no crumbs.
Ate that up. Or you got ate that up.
And half the time, she didn't even eat. She posted a basic selfie in her bedroom with laundry on the floor, and yeah, there were literally crumbs everywhere.
She ate.
It's turned into this auto response where people don't even mean it anymore. It's just the go-to hype word when you don't know what else to say.
Or they be like, slay queen or something like that. Like, what the
Like, you know, someone could just tweet, I'm bored, and the replies will be, dude, she ate. What, the boredom? And the worst offenders are the ones who will apply it to completely normal stuff, like a girl orders Starbucks. She ate, she gets her oil changed. She ate. That's just life maintenance, not a fucking feast. It's lost all meaning. You know, once upon a time, she ate was supposed to mean someone looked really good or did something impressive. Now it's just a slang for, you know, clapping like a fucking seal for
But let's be real. A woman changing the oil, that is kind of impressive. So I do think it deserves a she ate.
anything. At this point, if you're still saying she ate, the only thing you're eating is your dignity. The most insufferable part of this phrase is that it's used to applaud people when they're being just loud and completely wrong. Like some girl will post a half-baked rant that makes 0 sense, and the replies are all, yes, queen, she ate. Like, no, she didn't eat. She just said something dumb with confidence.
My boy, he either stressing or he having a good time.
Yes, queen, she ate. Like, no, she...
Hold on. He either stressing or he having a time in his life. There's 1 beer bottle right here, 2 beer bottles, 3 beer bottles. That look right there look like a liquor bottle. That right there look like some Heineken. I really don't know what that is. I don't drink no beer. That's another beer bottle. That look like a can of beer. That look like a milkshake right here or something. Then he did look like a box over here or something. Yeah, he either going through something or he having a good time.
She didn't eat. She just said something dumb.
My boy got Coca-Cola over here. He got it's some stuff over here.
Confidence. It's like the internet stops caring if something's true as long as it's said with enough sass. Like a girl could tweet, the earth is flat and that's why men don't deserve rights, and the replies would be like, oh, she ate and left no crumbs. Holy fuck, that's just like cooked up nonsense. And the more wrong they are, the louder the applause gets. The she ate has basically turned into the participation trophy for bad opinions. All right, finally here we got it's giving. This one might be the most brain dead of
It's giving hush.
them all because it literally doesn't mean anything. People just throw it out with 0 follow-up. A girl will post her outfit and the replies are, it's giving. Giving what? Giving who? Giving how? Finish the sentence. You can't just say it's giving like that's a complete thought. The worst part is people stretch it, like someone shows up to class in pajamas and people are like, it's giving CEO. What does that mean? Or when they use it for normal
Whoa. We ain't gonna skip past that, chat. We ain't gonna skip past that one, We ain't gonna skip past this.
mean.
Oh, man.
Goes up to class in
Chat,
pajamas.
you can see the scare. You can see.
Or like,
Yeah,
it's
look at his
giving
eyes,
CEO.
chat. Oh, my God. Look at that. Look. Yeah, he's scared. He's scared, chat. Look at that. Look. Eyes watery. Look.
What is that?
Look how he turned around. Ooh. Y'all ain't gonna believe who behind him, chat.
Mean.
Ooh wee. And he already grabbing. Look, he grabbing right. Look. Boy, you. Boy, you better tighten up.
Or when they use it
That boy, hey. Man, you better call the CO.
for normal everyday stuff. A guy gets lunch. It's giving gourmet. You are literally saying nothing. At this point, it's giving isn't even slang. It's just like it's just a verbal loading screen, a way to pretend that you said something when you didn't. Anyway, let me know what I missed down in the comments below. 15,000 likes and I'll do a part 2 to this video. Be sure to go check out my Spotify. I post all my videos early over there. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.
So this really just turned into a female hate video, because these are really kind of the slangs that female use, but I don't really think you missed anything. Maybe like the slay queen or something like that, but once again, I don't really know a lot of slang or nothing like that. All right, you miss unk. You definitely miss unk. You miss yeah. But if you guys enjoyed that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button as well. Also leave recommendations in the comments of what y'all want me to react to. And I'll see y'all next video, man.